What up, YouTube? It's your boy Banks, and we back in the building, you feel me? It's True Talks, cause True Talks, alright? Let's get straight right into it. So the other night was a big matchup between the Denver Nuggets and the Los Angeles Clippers. The Clippers were home, and this is the first time we get to see the matchup between the two with the new look Nuggets. We don't see the matchup with the new look Clippers. Again, Ibaka is out, and Rondo hasn't debuted yet with the Clippers, but PG definitely returned back into the lineup, so you got majority for the Clippers. They still missing Pat Bev, you know what I mean? So, it's not a full healthy Clippers lineup, but the Denver Nuggets is the first time, right? The Clippers are seeing the new look Nuggets with Gordon and all of them, right? Fully healthy and looking, fully clean. So when you look at it from that perspective, man, there's a lot of things that, down the stretch, especially that I didn't like. And I know the role players can only do so much. Like, the role players actually stepped up. But, in terms of Kawhi, Kawhi has not been who he's supposed to be. Because at the end of the day, this team winning without Kawhi being Kawhi has never been something a lot of us have ever actually saw through and be like, what this team is it if Kawhi just averages 18 or 20 or, you know what I mean? Like, Kawhi's supposed to be eating. And then Paul George is supposed to be eating. And then this team is supposed to be elite, right? It's not like they're not supposed to be doing what they're supposed to be doing. You know what I'm saying? And what I mean by that, I mean just taking over. If I'll go into that when I do the breakdown. But anyways, let's go into the context. Because I give it that context. My goodness. Let's go straight right into it, boy. Down 11 into the fourth quarter. Let's see what they do. With PG there, Kawhi on the bench. Okay, you should have blown by that platoon, but it's all good. What we doing here? Fry, PG. Okay. Okay, man. What we doing? Good pass. Let's gotta go. Good hustle, man. That's what he planned. That boy T, man. Bruh. Come on now. Great hustle. And then you see Kawhi on the bench right now, bruh. You got to take over, Kawhi. God damn. You know why? What are we doing here? Screen. Or pulling the gap. PG just been off, man. That toe, that foot, whatever is hindering him. Rebound. There you go. Because even he looks more grounded on his takes, all that type of stuff. But we'll see. He'll just only get healthier. Okay? You got to hit Zubats on that short roll. What are we doing? Kill it. You got to make that, Zubat. Show me what you got. God damn, man. That's supposed to be an and one. Come on, man. Where's the foul? Bruh, like, come on now. That's why he's like, good steal, good tip, Batum. Good way to reach and dig on that. IQ, that's what I do. What are we doing, man? Kill him, man. Look how they sagging off. You gotta be able to pull these shots, T-man. My goodness. Fry him, PG. ISO. Kill him. What we doing? Bruh. They call offensive. You didn't need to fully extend. He didn't really fully extend, but I didn't do that. Let's see here. This is a bad angle, though. You can't even really see the extension, Mike. See, you can't even see the extension. That's a terrible angle. God, what? Like, IQ. What kind of angle is that? TNT? Come on, now what are we doing here? Bruh, that's 3 in the key. But why y'all all digging on that? Come on now, IQ. But that's 3 in the key. He been in there from time. What are we doing here, man? You got to fry, PG. My goodness, with the left hand, he said I'm the best, man. The Euro with the wrong lay. With the wrong foot lay. That's disgusting. Thank you. Communicate if y'all switching or not, man. Zubas, lock that up. Oh, my God, bruh. That boy Murray can get buckets in a hurry. My God, looking like he Curry. The ball's stuck, though. It's up and it's stuck. Sorry. Oh, my. With the split through. He said, I'm this dude. Come on now. He said, I'm this rude. My God, PG. That's nice. You got to make that. That's nice, though. I like that take. That one dribble pull up off the crossover off the right to left. He said, you go right. I left him. Hey, my goodness, Zubats. Great block. He said, I'm a block Dozier to where the nose hit. Hey, there you go. Good pass. Zubats, show me what you got. Great defense. Good way to find the big man and reward him. What are we doing? That's again. You switch it. Now it's mano a mano. That's a mismatch. Campazzo. Good steal. Okay, Zubats. Good defense. Good defense, Zoo. What are we doing? How do you pick up your dribble that far? Knock it down. See the alley. Okay, it's not there. Kill him. That's a Gerber. You better serve her. Kill him. Kill him. Good double. Ah. Oh, my God, Luke. That's gotta go. Boom. There you go, boy. PG-13. We see your scene. Down by 5, just like that. When I move, you move. Just like that. Simple. What are we doing here? Good slow step. Hey, my goodness, with the wrong foot, left hand, said I'm the best man. He said I'm nice. PG, I can do it twice. 12-3 run just like that. Down 3. What are we doing? Oh, my God. That's a great pull, though. But he thought he got fouled, but, you know, they let that go. But look at the ability they have with the Nuggets, man. Look how much people, look how many people they have that can get a bucket, man. Like, that's elite. What are we doing here, Kennard? Okay? Kill him. Fry him. It's all you. 10 on the clock. He wants a screen. Set it. Set it to the right. Nice. Okay, twinkle toes. Boom. My goodness, boy. T-Man. That's what he planned. Buckets. I know that he can. My goodness, boy. 1 dribble pull up. That's how you be aggressive, T-Man. I like it. What y'all doing? Fry. Good dig, T. My goodness. And that almost went in, yo. Jamal Murray, like, the ability to just score or get shots off and be close is just elite. What are we doing here? Kawhi back in the game. Kawhi catch. Look, he's on his hip. Step back right here. Oh, my God, man. And he just keeps going for these fugazi-ass takes. My God, Kawhi, man. Why do you move like this in the clutch time? Do I trust mine? Come on, Kawhi. That's a great rebound, Porter. My goodness. Getting buckets in order. What are we doing? Only down 3. Okay, Kawhi. That's a bad pass, Batum. Fry. Go to him. Go to him. Fry. Go to work. Like these takes, man. I don't like it. Look at his takes before with aggressiveness earlier in the game. Look at these takes. Look at these takes, man. Look at these takes. Look at the takes. Look how his takes change. Where's these takes? Where's this ability? Look, in the gap, bruh. Where's these takes, Kawhi? Why in the clutch time you move Fugazi? Look at these takes, mano a mano. Look at these takes. My goodness, boy. Where are these takes, Kawhi? He's moving different in the clutch. Why? Look at these takes. Kill him. Look at these takes. My goodness, boy. Like, come on. Where are these takes? Where? Why are we doing these fugazi-ass takes? Come on, Kawhi, man. God damn it. And look here. No switchability. You already know. Just like the bubble. Jokic moving slow, quick. Pick it up right now. Let him know, Jokic, man. He said intensity is here now. Look at this, and then that's a traveling. Great. You see how he just shoot the gap right there, Jamal Murray, on that pass? He just jumped last second and then forced the turnover. What are we doing here? Kawhi locked that shit up. My goodness, bruh. You got to hit those, Gordon. They trust you to hit those. If that's that, you got to hit those. Good. Yo, IQ. IQ by T, man. That's what he planned. You see how we attack with aggression? They draw, they suck in, hit out to the corner. Easy. My God. Hey, that boy nice. Spartan. I'm a Spartan. What are we doing here? All right, look right here. See, this is where Kawhi has to advance his IQ, man. Like, he's got to advance his IQ, and he's got to realize that at the end of the day, like, these are the IQ things that are gonna matter in the biggest moments. These little things, these little big things, and this is why Rondo might make a big difference. You get what I'm saying? But these little things is something that Kawhi has to advance, right? So you see right here, Jamal Murray, right? You can see that clearly. Jamal Murray is obviously in the gap. He's trying to play in between guarding Zubats and guarding the T-man in the corner, right? Obviously, right here, Kawhi could just make a pass. He can make a pass right here to Zubats, and it's called hitting the short roller, right? This is a short roll. You don't go all the way to the roll to the rim. You actually stop short and you catch it, and then from there, you make a decision. Hitting the short roller is a way to escape what their scheme is. So Zubats would get it, and when Zubats get it, he's going to be the one that's going to have to now make a decision, you know what I'm saying, and pick poison. He would have to, obviously, because it's a 2-on-1, 2 to Murray's 1, and he would have to make the decision. He could either keep it, and this is something that, like, the Blake Griffin, the LaMarcus Aldridge, KD, like, there's so many guys, Jokic himself, there's so many guys that have this ability, AD as well, too. They'll catch it here, even Giannis, catch it, and then they be aggressive where they could just either do a fake pass to the corner, make that extra dribble, and then, go to the paint and do a layup, or just pull up right there, do a floater, you know what I'm saying, or attack with one dribble, and then kick out to the corner. So everything is more open. You take more advantage of this situation, and you just escape the scheme that they're trying to do defensively. And that's what IQ is supposed to do. So right now, what Murray wants you to do, what the Nuggets want you to do, is actually to skip right to the corner. Not all the time do you skip to the corner, especially in this, hesitant situation that Murray is actually doing. Their scheme is trap Kawhi right there. And you know what I mean? Fake like you're going to Zubats. He's going to pass to the corner, and then you want him to pass to the corner because by the time the pass gets to the corner, you could rotate back and you just canceled everything. They had no option. They literally got nothing out of, a great situation for them. And that's what you want to do if you're the Nuggets. You want to force them to do that pass. And that's what I'm saying. As IQ, as offensive player, you don't always make the right play that on the game plan or that the play is make the right play at all times. KYP, know your personnel. You can't always do what the defense wants you to do. The defense wants you to pass to the corner. You don't always just pass to the corner because they want you to do it. You want to make them to change their schemes, change what, kind of defense they're trying to do by just throwing a wrench in it, hitting Zubats. That's going to change everything because now the corner is going to be more open, or if he doesn't, he stays to the corner, Zubats open for a dunk. If you hit Zubats, now he has to attack and stop Zubats, then the corner is wide open. But you just pass it to the corner, he's going to rotate like you see right now, pass to the corner, I can recover in time. That's the pass I want you to do. You can't always just do what the defense wants you to do. They want you to do that for a reason. You know what I'm saying? You got to pick poison, advanced thinking. That's what the Nets do. That's what other teams do. And then look, you got nothing out of it, and that's what you call wasted opportunities. You know what I'm saying? And now you have to ISO, and he pulled it, and it worked out for T-Man. That's what he planned. Buckets, I know that he can. Clap it up, boy. You know what I'm saying? It worked out for them after all, but you got to, out of the double situation, you're normally supposed to pick poison. That's why the Nets are so different, man. Their IQ is just on a different tier, man. And what are we doing here? Okay, see, you didn't switch it. Good block, Zubac. Show me what you got. Push. Kill him. Euro. You got to kill him. You got to be aggressive there, T-man. You got to be aggressive there. You can't. This is wasted. Nothing. See, nothing. Zubac, you don't have none of those. Nothing. See, kill Kawhi. Why you just he not even help? What are we, bruh? Why did you just pass Kawhi? Kill, bruh. See, that's what their game plan is. Have Reggie shooting. Everybody else but Kawhi shoots. Why are you just falling into their game plan? Kill. Do what they don't want you to do, which is fry. Great. Great backdoor. My goodness. That's MPJ Porter. Bruh. Jokic's IQ is high, man. His playmaking ability, his vision is second to none. What are we doing here? You see how they're gapping? They're forcing Kawhi to pass every time. Stop just passing. Look what they're doing to you. You see what I mean? Hard hedges, soft hedges. That's what they're doing to throw him off, and they don't want Kawhi to eat because just always get to his spots. Just kill off the ISO. Look right here. Why are you asking for a screen? Okay, kill then. Fry, kill. Step back. Kawhi? What are we? I'm not too mad at that take. That was a baby. I'm not too mad at it. That's the only one good take he had. Yeah, look at this. And even then, I still didn't like it because that's not his normal take. Kawhi don't do just hook shots like that. He does it once in a blue moon, but that's not his normal take.
No, you got it wrong on that. You wrong.
And look at Tyler, just looks like he's frustrated, man. Like, god damn, man. It's not what elite looks like, y'all. Look at the in and out. And then look at escape me. My goodness, you better rate me. That's Murray. I told you could get buckets in a hurry. Easy. Like that. Like, look at the difference. Pull from 3. Great. Don't just only go to spots. Anywhere's my spot. Look. Look at escape. Easy. Money. My goodness, man. Kawhi, can you do that? Stop always running to the midi and have to, like, just fry. Face up, kill, jump shot. Good pass. And he missed it. That was a play that they had running out the timeout, which was a good play, and he just missed it. Just lay it up, PG, but it's whatever. At least lock up. Down 8, you got to make a run now. And or is the game done? You know what I'm saying? What are we doing? Screen, you switched it this time. Now that's a baby for Jokic. Look at this, and then IQ high-low, bruh. Caught with one hand. Look at the IQ. Like, look at the IQ. Look at the IQ. That's what I do. Fry. And then look at it moving prop. I'm done with that shit, man. Look at it move through the Lake series. Bro, that's Game Boy on a 10. I'm tired of that shit, man. Really? Now you move with the game done? Now you want to move with it? Bro. Yo, Kawhi, what is this, man? Like, I'm actually getting tired. And I know a lot of y'all like, oh my God, what's going on with Kawhi? Why does he look different with the Raptors? Why does he look different in this, that, and the third? Like, before I even say anything, I understand and I know who Kawhi is. At the end of the day, I know in the playoff time, you could trust him to rise his level of play and all that type of stuff. That's exactly what we saw in the bubble. Like, that's exactly what we saw the year before with the Raptors. Like, he rises his level of play to a whole new tier. He always does that. But what I'm starting to see is that, like the bubble, you know what I'm saying? And even more so like now, you're starting to see teams lock in and know who Kawhi is. And what I mean by that is, like, this is where the conversation changes. This is where you have to update new information at hand. You can't hold on to what the past always is. You have to update new information as we go. It's not recency bias. It's not living in the moment. But it's, recalibrating and taking it at hand. And it's not like, oh, every time he doesn't perform in the clutch, it's like, oh my God, what's going on, Kawhi? That's not the case. This is ample. Like, for me to react like this is ample, enough sample size. You know? Like, this is getting out of hand in terms of what we're seeing transpire with just Kawhi himself. Forget everybody else. Because at the end of the day, Kawhi's supposed to be elite. You perform first elite. This is how I look at context, just from a hooper mind. You look at your elite player being elite, and then if he's elite, then you blame everybody else. But if he's not elite, I don't blame nobody. You be elite first, then we look at the others. So let's start from that, because if you were elite, or you just being elite at that moment, could actually sometimes get you over the hump when the team's struggling. That's why you're elite. But if you're not elite, and then everybody else, you know what I mean, like, you expect them to take over and carry, like, it doesn't work like that. It's the same context that they all try to do with LeBron. It doesn't work like that. And that's why you have more finals losses than you have wins. You know what I'm saying? It don't work like that. Take over when it matters. What do? Do you put buckets on a platter and then based off that, you dime everybody else, or, it opens up the floor or whatever for everybody else? You can't expect the average players to perform higher than their echelon, because then what are you, like, how do you get the praise when it works in terms of the superstar? So what I mean by this is, like, we already know, like I said, Kawhi, rises level of play, does all that type of stuff. But what has been changing is that, again, is how do you score? It's not the fact that you're scoring, you're getting 30s and whatever the case. It's how do you score, right? Kawhi has been known for the mid-range assassin. Kawhi has been known for this. Kawhi has been known, he only shoots the 3, maybe catch and shoot, or that one little push step that he does. It's not even really a step back, but it's like he fakes like he's going forward and then now steps back. And it's like a set shot step back. Not really, real, like step back and all that type of stuff, like an escape dribble type of step back. Fluidity. Kawhi don't do those. You know what I'm saying? There's the forward step back type of thing, like I explained. And other than that, that's when he pulls his threes. He don't really pull threes and then, catch and shoot. And then if you sag off or whatever here and there, like, he don't pull shot creating type of threes. He don't do that. So where does Kawhi eat? Mid-range, elbow, below. That's where he eats. elbow below elbow area. And that's where he does his steady diet of killing. And what does Denver, what has other teams been doing? They know that he's so potent because remember, you gotta understand, Kawhi has been leading mid-range it takes for the last maybe 1-2 years. He's been leading and been the most efficient and just eating, elite numbers in terms of the midi. So mans are aware of this now. It's not the same, you're under the radar. Mans aren't really looking at you like that. And then now you're snapping. You've been snapping. Mans know who you are. Now you have to be at such an elite level. This is why I say KD, the Kyries, those guys are so different because you know what they're going to do, but you can't stop it. You even try to double, you can't stop it. Kawhi hasn't been to that level where you can't stop it. No, I'm not talking about just one-on-one. I'm talking about team scheme-wise, schematically. He's not on that level where you know what he's going to do, and yet he'll still continuously do it play after play after play after play, and not just doing it play after play, not even passing out of it, just bucket, 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 especially in the clutch. Kawhi don't do that. We have to just be real with it. Kawhi don't do that. And that's where, for me, is an issue because in the closing time, when it really matters, it's going to come down to like Kawhi and PG at the end of the day. Yes, other guys will make shots or whatever. But if they're not hitting shots, those open shots for other guys are going to be more tougher shots. That's exactly what you see with the Giannis in different ways because obviously Giannis ain't a shot creator. But the way they were getting shots in the regular season is not the same way they get shots in the playoffs because if they padded Giannis, everybody else got to create in helter-skelter. That's always a recipe for disaster. Always. Your superstar has to be the superstar. That's why they say superstar wins rings. You know what I'm saying? And role players are just, kind of like a bonus. Kawhi, ever since now people, it's like they're aware of him. They now, like you could see his takes are different, like I showed in the clutch versus quarter 1, 2, and 3. It's looking atrocious and he never was like that. So why is he not like that before, but he's like that now? You have to actually look what has changed. The scenario in terms of the scenery and in terms of the pressure, in terms of where he's playing. That's the only thing that's changed the landscape. The type of role players you have is similar. You even have a better role player in terms of superstar, all-star, secondary 1B type of talent with you. It's not Pascal who's limited. It's Paul George. So when you have a guy on that level, what happens? The pressure rises. Now that you're in LA, it's real different. I've been there. The pressure different. You're on spotlight all the time. Even if they're under the radar, they're still above more of the radar than Toronto has ever been, even with Kawhi. You know what I'm saying? Only to the playoffs where people were like, Toronto, Toronto, Toronto. I mean, outside of Canada. So you got to look at it from that perspective. A lot of these, other parts are actually factors that are added that now we have to take into account because that's the only reason why Kawhi would be looking different. Nothing has changed. You can't keep blaming the system. You're acting like the Raptors had a full-fledged, it's the same. Mans run their sets, they run their system. You have role players, you know what I'm saying, that have IQ, whatever to get, it's the same, similar type of situation. Obviously, yes. People are there saying Kyle Lowry created, whatever. Come on now, let's be real. A lot of the times you've seen the ball in Kawhi's hands. Just go look at that Philly game and look how he looked. And now look at how he looks now. Man's they're aware of you. They're trapping him. They're double teaming him. And that's exactly what more so how it looked in Golden State. And what happened? You seen he didn't have his best series. Out of all this series, that was his worst series, was in the finals. Out of all this series. And then only where he snap was game 5 near the end. But if you look at it, Kawhi has Kawhi been doing this. There's ample footage. There's ample type of thing. But at the end of the day, we've seen him close. So I get why people are thinking, oh my God, what's going on here? What is this? What is that? And they're confused. I understand. It looks like it's Fugazi. It is Fugazi. But at the end of the day, you got to look at it this is just exposing that Kawhi, that next top tier, like I've been saying, the KD echelon. Kawhi is just not, he's just not on that. And what happens is that it's about adjusting your game. And that's what the main thing I wanted to point out. It took me longer to get to this point, but I wanted to get to that point because adjusting your game. You see how long it takes for him. He's doing the screen and try to pull in the gaps and whatever. You see how long it takes for him to just realize they're trapping the pick and roll. They're soft hedging, hard hedging. You know what? Let me just ISO. I might go psycho. It takes him so long to realize that. Not only that, if they're now, when you get to the mid-range, they're kind of stunting and digging and whatever, don't even go to the mid-range. Kill from the 3. Like you seen Jamal Murray at the far. Like, man, they're shot creators not just from specific spots. And that's a hindrance to Kawhi. It never was back. Never was with the Raptors or whatever, because guys aren't like, he kind of just came on the scene like this. People didn't even think he could kill like this outside the San Antonio system. But now it's like you have ample evidence. Now he's bona fide. He is elite. It ain't no joke. Now they know, but they now look at him, his bread and butter is the mid-range. If we kind of trap it and whatever, and you know him, when he force him to pick up and he's not fluid with those, kind of throw, some type of, distraction, throw him off within his takes, then he's going to get to force pickup and he's going to stall the whole offense, waste opportunities and kick it out, or he's going to take a fugazi take. He's not going to be poised or going to take an elite fluidity type of take under those circumstances. You could throw him off a bit. Yes, here and there he'll kill it, obviously, but you could throw him off a bit. And that's what's going on. They don't even respect the other guys. They're looking at Kawhi like double him, throw stuff at him, and throw him off. And that's why you see Kawhi be a lot of more hesitant than he's ever been. Even though he did get doubles before with the Raptors, you know what I'm saying? He could see it more so coming now, and he was so comfortable in how he was moving. But now you add that with the fact that they don't have a game plan, you know what I'm saying? And there's so many different factors with it. All of it compiled in one is the reason why you're seeing fugaziness. This is why it's been said, Kawhi, as much as he's established and he's in his prime, he still has a lot to actually improve on to take him to that tier, like I say with KD, literally, KD don't even need to go to the elbows or whatever. Like I've been trying to tell y'all, he don't need to go there. Kyrie don't need to go there. We'll just hezzy pull up. Y'all are trapping me down there. Okay, I dare you to trap me out here. Same with Dame. I dare you to trap me out here. If you trap me out here, it's even more easier for my teammates. You trap me further out. Nobody wants to ever trap further out. But Kawhi literally has to go to his spots. So literally it takes him so long just to get there. And it's just fugazi. You don't catch it, make a move quick. Like when he does, he kills, but he don't. And that's what I'm saying about adjusting, about recognizing what's going on and just that next advanced tier. Kawhi's not on. Let's just be real. And that's not a good sign when you look at the Clippers, in the last stretch. I still think that they could still be, dynamic. They could still be dominant in the playoffs. But now, the Nuggets ain't no joke. Like, the Nuggets are low-key becoming one of my favorites to come out the West. Because you already know they already had closing. They already have playmaking with Jokic. They have mismatch galore with Jokic. Elite pick and roll ability with Jamal and Jokic. Then now you add, Will Barton is there now. This is an actual shot creator because he wasn't there last year. Like he was kind of there and injured, whatever. That's a guy who could get you at 20 at any time. Jamal Murray already can get you 30 at any time. Jokic can get you 30 at any time. MPJ could get you 20 to 25 to 30 at any time. Even Will Barton could drop 30. Then Aaron Gordon could get you 20 plus at any time. That's 5 guys. You know what I'm saying? That can eat nuggets. Pun intended. You know what I'm saying? So it's this team is literally becoming more solidified. The more, and they're you see it with the Nuggets. The Nuggets ain't nothing to joke with. If you struggle with the Nuggets last year, now you're looking at this year, and now you see Aaron Gordon literally pad Kawhi at times. The Nuggets ain't no joke. You can't do these games. Is Rondo really going to fix this at hand? Yes, Rondo has cerebral IQ and all that type of stuff, but is he really going to fix this at hand? Because Rondo ain't no full-time shot creator like that, but he has the IQ so he can get guys easy, easy buckets. Pick poison, playoff Rondo's a real thing. But is that really the answer if Kawhi is going to look like this and PG is going to look like this? Can Rondo really carry like that? No, you need Kawhi and PG to be that, especially Kawhi. Even if PG falters, whatever, maybe Rondo, whatever, could take over, or his intangibles could make up for those mishaps. But Kawhi can never have fugaziness. Never. That's the first thing That has to happen at all times always. Kawhi has to be that. He has to be that. Just like for Toronto, he has to be that. And until guys get their confidence, then maybe, if you're struggling or whatever, but if you're still aggressive and you're still looking like who you look like, everybody else will pick up. You get what I'm saying? Like, you still have shot creators with the team, all of that. Like, I still think that obviously, like, my worry for the Clippers is just close games. I know Rondo's going to make a huge difference, but close games. And that's something I didn't have a worry of last year. But now that I have updated information of the bubble and how y'all looked in clutch games when it mattered in the last 3 versus the Nuggets, and then now I'm seeing constant struggles this year. Bare losses due to clutch. Bare. Bad teams, good teams, like I'm seeing bare. And then now you add the fact that I have all this information going into this playoffs. If I'm a Clippers fan, I'll be more so worried. But I still think that, like, if I have to put my worry, like I said, it's 5 out of 10, which for me is still bigger than what it should be. But, you know what I mean? Like, there's so many different factors. Like, there's so many different factors that could be at hand. Like, they haven't been full healthy together for a long time. You know what I'm saying? There's so many different factors. And again, I've seen y'all be fugazi with this last year. Is it going to be the same type of repeat? There's some other factors that I like. Like I said, the Ibaka versatility. And then now you add Rondo. You know what I'm saying? With the IQ. That's what I do. So it could be a whole complete different thing. Rondo will force Kawhi to go to those spots. Just catch it. He doesn't have to get there. He's already there posting up. Give it to him. Turn face. Make a move quick. You know what I mean? Like, and now if you pass to Rondo, Rondo will cut, play make, dime to the corner. Like, he'll use the IQ pass. But like, and IQ just in general. But you know what I mean? Like, it's not something to be celebrated or be happy about right now when you're seeing what you're seeing. So I get why everybody's worried. I get why people are like, what's going on here? But like I said, those are the main things. The main things is the scenery change. And, you know what I'm saying? As well as the fact that, you know, he has to improve his ability. Like, there's just a lack of ability, let's be honest. Lack of ability to go to multiple different things. If he can't do his one thing, then it's kind of over. And that's been the issue with Kawhi always. If he can't do his one thing, it's kind of over. And sometimes he doesn't advance think. Oh, they cutting that off? I don't even need to go there. I'm comfortable here. Oh, it doesn't even look like the defense is in any type of indecision. It looks like we know what we're going to do on Kawhi. We know what he's going to do. That's it. Where's the arsenal? Where's the ability? Where's the, creativity? Keeping man's being unguardable. Even if you do the same thing every single time, be unguardable with it. Conviction. Shoot it with conviction. Even shoot it. So you don't even be shooting it. Bare passing, like, come on now. Like, go in your bag. Maybe because of his knee. Maybe, and that's another thing too. Maybe because, he has chronic knees and all that type of stuff. Maybe he's actually saving it for playoffs and he's just kind of going through the motions. I can see Kawhi doing that because I've seen him play fugazi and all of a sudden like this. So I know. So that's one of my reasons I'm giving Kawhi the benefit of the doubt. Even though last year they broke up and they sussed, but a lot of it he still snapped that whole series. It was one game for him. So you know what I mean. I'm still giving him benefit of the doubt. I still know that Kawhi takes it to a whole new level in the playoffs. So that's why I say my worry right now is still 5. But if I have to just envision, especially that fact that it's mainly because of what I saw in the bubble. Like if the bubble never happened, I would have no worries. But it's mainly because of what happened in the bubble. I know that what we're seeing now is potentially could reoccur. That's what happened last year. I don't know what version yet of the team. And then if Kawhi's still carrying, no one's doing nothing, then at the end, will he just get fatigued? It's a different situation. It's not the bubble, so I don't think that will happen. I don't think the bubble shit would actually happen ever, especially now that you have Rondo and then you have Tyler. Like, I still think it's okay. So I'm here to give, fans a little bit of caution. Relax. They worry between 3 to 5, not too much. Worry like any other team worries. You know what I'm saying? Like, not enough to be like, oh my God, what's going on? This is ass. I don't believe in them no more. Still believe in them. You know what I'm saying? But just, be ready. Be ready. That's what I gotta say. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, it's true talks because true talks. I like the Nuggets, man. The Nuggets are different, man. I like them. I like them a lot. Anyways, you already know I appreciate y'all. Share, like, and subscribe. We out here. There's no doubt here. There's no drought here. You feel me? Happy Easter to you all. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate y'all. Keep spreading the word. You know, we'll see. Last stretch again. The stretch is coming. It's coming down to crucial games. We'll see if Pat Bev gets healthy, when Rondo gets healthy. You know what I'm saying? In the works. And Ibaka as well, too. So when they fully healthy, I think it'll be a whole different game. Especially this pick and pop ability with Jokic. When Ibaka there is going to be different. You know what I'm saying? Rondo, etc. So we'll see how it all goes. But anyways, like I said, you know, share, like, and subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. You already know, man. And I'm out, man.